Very thrilled, very honored, humbled to welcome to the show right now.
My name is Kid.
Yeah, you heard it right there. Kid Rock is joining us tonight. Dude, I gotta ask you first. I met you last winter in Telluride, Colorado. Are you skiing again this season?
Heading this Sunday.
You're heading this Sunday? Are you going to that place? You going to Telluride?
Yeah, we don't have a show till next Friday, so figure it's on the way to Vegas where our next show is. So let's stop there and ski and have fun.
Awesome, dude. So hey, let's talk about the new album. Born Free obviously came out a couple weeks ago. You've always had the country influence in your work, but do you think that this is probably the most country influenced album you've done so far?
It's definitely the most classic sounding record I've done.
Yeah.
In terms of the songwriting and the production. It's definitely got tinges of blues and country, and I've heard that about it. I never really looked at that until I started hearing people say that. Oh, it really sounds country.
Yeah.
Because there's not really any country elements on there. There's no steel, there's no fiddles, none of that stuff. It's just all guitars, the basic rock instruments.
I think probably what it is the path that you've taken musically. You started with Devil Without a Cause, and then you've come to here. So people probably, I don't know, maybe didn't expect it from you. Do you think that's what it is?
I don't know. I would think at this point that people would.
Yeah, they should know by now.
They should expect the unexpected.
Right.
Just gonna try to write good music and good songs, and try to always look for inspiration in other people's music that touches me, or want to see them live, and try to give that back to the people that are interested in me.
Yeah, which is cool about this. You actually have your personal hero Bob Seger. He's playing on the album with you, along with a bunch of other duets. What inspired you to set those up?
Never had any problem sharing a song or sharing the stage. I've seen people who have, they want to always make it, so exclusive to them and what they do, and I'm the star, and I'm at front, and this, that, and that. It's a lot of fun to sing and play with other people too.
Sheryl Crow and you even make a comeback song. Do you think it'll be as big as Picture was?
I think it's going to be a big song.
Now, I don't follow the tabloids very often, but they mention that there might be a budding romance there. Is that anything to pay attention to?
God, they've been saying that for 10 years. I love Sheryl to death. I'm always confused. Is she a best friend? Is she a sister? Is she a girlfriend? Is she a mother? Is she, maybe she's all those things. I don't know. I love Sheryl to death.
And you're turning 40 pretty soon, huh? That's just a couple months away. What are the plans?
I'm psyched. We're having a little birthday party in Detroit with 60,000 of my closest friends. And a lot of special guests coming in, and 8-foot cakes being made with pyro and stripper poles, and should be a riot.
Yeah, dude, I picture you, just keep on rocking for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I hope so.
Didn't you tour with Aerosmith or do a few shows with him a while back?
With Aerosmith, I've done full tours with them.
Right. How do you feel about the whole new American Idol thing?
Oh, that was just with Steven over the weekend, actually, and was with Joe a few days before that.
Yeah.
I love Aerosmith. I think they're an American rock and roll institution. I think Tyler's one of the greatest American frontman there's ever been, but I think it's a bad move. You wouldn't see Mick Jagger or Robert Plant do that. I'd be willing to say if we took a vote that the majority would agree with what I'm saying.
The majority of Aerosmith fans definitely would agree with you. How are Joe and Steven doing? Are they friends still?
I've been with them both, man. I consider them both family and friends, and looking forward to me and Joe have even been talking about getting together and having some fun with music, while Steven's on his hiatus. So we'll see what happens.
I feel like you're the child of like a divorced parents.
Right?
You go hang out.
What it feels like in a weird way.
Oh, I want to talk about the music video too for Born Free. I love the new single. We're rocking it over here on our station. You're all over the place in this thing. You're on the beach. You're driving in the woods. Like, where did you go? How long did it take to shoot this thing?
Literally 2 days. That's all Michigan, believe it or not.
Wow, okay.
People have no idea, like northern Michigan, how beautiful it is when you see that beach. It's called Pictured Rock. With, it was fall, and then you see the cliffs there with that white sand and cold blue water. It's breathtaking, in northern Michigan.
What kind of car is that you're rolling in?
That's an old Nudie. If you're familiar with Nudie, the old Western designer, that's a car, a 64 Bonneville that he made for Hank Jr. To promote something back in the day. That was actually his 15th or 16th birthday present from his mother. They're kind of cool, man, with the guns and the hand tools.
Oh, yeah, it was just super cool.
Turn of the century silver dollar coins all over them and saddles with rhinestones in them.
Is that one in your personal collection, or did you just get it for the video?
Pretty much don't use anything in videos. that aren't mine anymore. You know, the Boatin' All Summer Long, that's mine, and the old Continental and So Hot and stuff like that. I'd rather kind of showcase my own stuff, you know. And
I bet you never expected 20 years ago that you could use all of your own cars and boats in your music videos.
No, I didn't expect. No, I still pinch myself every day and, you know, thank the Lord for everything that's happened to me. I know it's been a bit of luck and a lot of hard work.
And it's certainly paid off, dude. I feel like you kind of put a lot of that mentality in your songs. Is Born Free sort of about that?
It really is about a life journey and the ups and downs and things you might encounter, and just at the end of life you can say, you know, at least I was born free, and then thank God that was, after you look around and look at some of the places in the world you could have been born, from the Middle East to not too long ago East Germany. You look at North Korea and things that are going on, and you're like, man, thank God I was born free. Especially when you're over there in the Middle East and, you know, playing for you know, all the wonderful men and women who are serving our country. It really hits home.
Yeah, dude. And I heard you mention that you know, they thank you for coming over there, but really that's not what it's about for you. It's about thanking them with a show, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always appreciate it when they say it, but it's just it's one of those weird things where, you know, your heart wants to pour out and say, no, thank you. I mean, there's no reason to thank me, as much as I appreciate and understand it's common courtesy. You know, I'm there 100% for them, not to promote a record or to promote myself or anything, just to 100% be at their beck and call.
Have you gone on record yet with your support for the Republican Party president for the coming election?
I mean, you know, I've never, you know, I get this thing. I definitely am into smaller government.
Okay.
So, you know, definitely people think that I'm definitely a Republican, and I have voted Republican in the past, but I'm not, you know, I don't want a bunch of Bible thumpers around the country, and I don't want a bunch of pot-smoking, hippies running it.
Fair enough. How do you feel about Sarah Palin?
I got no problem with Sarah Palin.
Good.
I got no problem with her at all.
Your
She
age.
gave me a nice mention in her book, and
really?
I talked to her once on the phone. She was real nice, and, you know, I kind of dig her way of life. You know, can she run the country? I don't know. I don't know her that well, but
right.
You know, when I see her, you know, banging off guns and, you know, trying to raise her family and you know, be a decent American, I got no problem with her.
Now that could be your new romance.
Sarah Palin?
Yeah.
I don't know about that,
People
man.
magazine would eat it up.
I got a lot of problems, man. Money and girls ain't one of them.
All right, Kid Rock, new album, Born Free. Make sure you pick it up on iTunes, on your website, wherever, right?
No, not on iTunes.
Oh, you can't get it on iTunes?
No, I'm one of the last ones.
Really? Why?
Well, at the end of the day, I don't like being told what to do.
Okay.
Just because everybody's doing it, I don't think music all costs the same price. I mean, I would like to do stuff on iTunes, like maybe take my earlier hit with Sheryl Crow, Picture, and let people download it for 70 cents and give them 2 songs free.
But they won't let you.
So, you know, it makes me concentrate more on the product than it does on how we're going to sell it.
I think you and the Beatles until last week might be the only 2 major artists not on iTunes.
It's kind of ironic, too. They put the Beatles catalog out the same day that my record came out. They made it available on iTunes.
That is funny, dude. Do you think that affects sales? People only had so much to spend that day on record.
Right? They're like, we're going to screw that kid. He's been messing with us, man.
All right, kid. Well, thanks so much. People will pick up Born Free. I'm sure it's an awesome album, and thanks for taking your time today.
Thanks, brother. God bless.
All right, see you soon. Bye.
Like to tweet? Like to be tweeted at? Follow Tyler on twitter.com/Tyler_Russell. 93.7 KCLB rocks.